Firstly, youth in action. It is time for us as young people to take charge of our lives. And how will we do this? By working together to improve access to resources and transform our beliefs, values, and attitudes. When we do this, we will improve the quality of our lives. Youth in Action will cover the following initiatives. Firstly, youth empowerment. Youth empowerment is a gateway to intergenerational equity, civic engagement, and democracy building. Intergenerational equity aims to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs, and to ensure meaningful participation of younger generations in decision-making processes at all levels. They say we are in the information age, and as young people, we have access to all the information we need. My question is, how do we use this information? Do we use it to empower and enrich ourselves and each other? Secondly, mentorship. As young people, we have a voice. We are creative and brilliant. We must utilize the available avenues at our disposal to voice our ideas and platforms where we can share our creativity. With a platform and a voice, we also need attention from policymakers, implementers, and influencers. Everyone needs to give the young people attention and actively listen to what we have to say. Actively listening means that there is goodwill and actual intention to take up our ideas and thoughts, not passively where these ideas are shared and left to gather dust on the shelves. With attention, there needs to be mentorship and collaboration. As young people, we cannot do it alone, and so all involved persons need to create an enabling environment, hold our hands, and offer guidance and mentorship along the way. Thirdly, youth unemployment and entrepreneurship. In sub-Saharan Africa, 40% of youth are unemployed, and a significant number of those who are employed are working in the informal sector with little job security or social protection. This generation has unique opportunities at its doorstep with the advent of technology and access of information. However, for us to realize our full potential, we need a complete mindset shift from the norm of white-collar jobs to equally accommodating alternative actionable work that is benefiting us both economically and psychologically. Fourthly, youth representation. There is a need for increased youth participation in decision-making processes at all levels, including in political parties and institutions. Furthermore, there is a need for investment in youth-led organizations and platforms that promote social and political participation. This is a statement from the African Union itself. The youth making up the largest share of the population need to apply their valuable contributions within diverse leadership spaces to mirror their ideas and proactively lobby for positive outcomes. This is thus my clarion call to the young people to take up their spaces in different leadership arenas, be it in the private or public sector. Quality and relevant education. Access to education is a fundamental human right, yet many young people around the world face barriers to education, especially our young girls. This is something I have witnessed firsthand in my tours to various parts of my country. Despite our formal education systems, what are we going to do to open the minds of the young people in terms of skill engagement? When we talk of education, I want us to think beyond the formal and into the informal. In fact, let us call it learning. We joke that we're in the school of life, but it is true because no matter who you are, you learn something new every day. Quality and relevant learnings for our young people is very important in their social economic gain. Sports, arts, and talent promotion. Sports, arts, and talents are areas that have always been thought of as youthful or spaces where the young people should be. However, what has discouraged the young people in these spaces in the past has been lack of recognition, inadequate access to information, opportunities, and partnerships, and proper systems and structures to support them. In my own capacity, I will be working to support the young people to mitigate these challenges they face so that we can have a present and future where they can make a living out of their talents, arts, and promotion. Regional integration. As a proud Pan-Africanist, I believe that each of us needs to look even beyond the patriotism within the borders of our nations and engage as young Africans. If we look at it this way, the opportunities are immense, the learning is expansive, and the benefits would be beyond our wildest imaginations. Embracing the vision of regional integration, we break down the barriers that divide us, connecting over 54 nations and 1.3 billion people through trade, culture, and mutual understanding, forging a path towards a united Africa that stands strong, resilient, and prosperous on the global stage. Technology and digital literacy. In the era of technology and digital literacy, we have the chance to empower over 30 million young minds with the skills and knowledge to navigate the digital landscape, leveraging the power of technology to create, innovate, and transform lives as we bridge the digital divide and ensure no one is left behind in the digital revolution. Technology is playing an increasingly important role in the lives of young people in Africa. Mobile phones and the internet are providing young people with new opportunities to learn, connect, and participate in the economy. Financial literacy. As we then look to create sustainable businesses, be employed in areas of our passion, and drive the economy of our countries, we must also learn how to manage our finances. As young people, how do we save? How do we invest? These are important questions to ask ourselves, not just for our individual benefit, but for the good of the generations to come, and so that we can cushion ourselves against the uncertain economic tides we face.